Hey y'all, welcome. My name is Alex. I've got Kiki here. We are going to go through a nice outer glute stretch, quick 15 minutes for outer glutes, IT bands. Let us get started in a hanging forward fold. So separate your feet about mat's distance apart, bend your knees, hang on down, grab opposite elbow or let your hands hang, grab your ankles. Just let yourself decompress for a moment here and start to focus on your breath. Big inhales through your nose. Might let it go out the mouth. About two more. Notice if you're holding your neck. You could sway a bit. Feel out your feet. Releasing your hands down towards the ground. Inhale, lift up halfway. Keep your knees pretty bent here. Right hand comes towards the middle of the feet and reach your left arm up towards the sky. Play with straightening your left leg out. Gaze goes up towards your left thumb, and you might start to pour weight into the pinky toe side of the left foot. If you're feeling good here, your right leg can start to play with straightening. That will deepen the stretch and keep rotating your chest open. Two more breaths. If you'd want more, left hand could always come towards your hips, your low back. One more. Releasing it out, let it go, hang it down. Going for that other side, shake your head. Left hand comes towards the middle of the feet. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Big bend through your left knee here at first here. Just rotate the chest up, gaze to the ceiling or to your right thumb. Pour more weight into the pinky toe side of your right foot and play with straightening out through your left leg if you'd like more. Two more breaths. If you do want right hand towards your hips, feel free to take that. One more breath. Releasing your hands, your head down. Give yourself a little shake. Wiggle your feet to touch. Inhale, lift up halfway your flat back. Exhale, step your left foot towards the back of the mat and drop your knee down. Keep your left hand towards the ground and reach your right arm up to the sky. Just a gentle twist as you're here. Rotate the chest upwards and start to roll to the pinky toe side of the right foot. Make sure you're flexing your right foot a lot here. Right hand could come towards your right inner thigh as you start to push the inner thigh away from you. Keep lifting your chest up. So you'll feel this through your outer right glute a lot here. Might even feel it moving up a little into the low back. If it ever becomes too intense, you can always back off. Take one more breath. Now keep your left hand down. Try to keep your chest rotated up. Can you straighten your front leg out? Good, and then reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Might walk your left hand slightly back here. Keep pulling your right hip back and rotating your chest up. Take one more breath. Dig your right heel down. Feel your right quadricep fire. Release your right hand down to frame your foot. Now start to walk your hands over towards the right. So left hand comes pinky toe side of the left foot. Right hand walks over, probably in a line with your back left knee. And keep digging down through the right heel. Make sure your toes are lifted up to the sky. Nice adjustment, Kiki. And could you find a little more length through your right side waist? Sometimes we tend to sort of dump energy into one side of the body. See if you can find equal lengths, equal effort. One more. Take your time, walk your hands back, frame your front leg, bend into the front knee. Keep your left hand down, reach your right arm up, breathe in. Now tuck your back toes, lift the back knee away. Really push out of your back heel and try to pull your right hip back in space. So you can stay here, especially if you're feeling a big stretch along the right side, or push into the left hand and roll pinky toe sides of both feet. Dip your left hip down, reach your right arm back. Keep lifting your chest up. One more inhale. Complete breath out. Good. Come back to center. Right hand frames your right leg. Just a big step forward, top of the mat. Let your head hang. Inhale, lift up. Halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold down deep. Inhale, come all the way to stand. Arms reach out and up. Keep your feet about hips distance apart. Exhale, let your left hand come down. Right arm reaches over. Stretch it out. Inhale, both arms reach high. Exhale, right hand down, left arm over. Inhale, both arms reach high. Exhale, elbows to ribs and lift your chest. Interlace the hands at the low back, breathe in. Exhale, soft bend in the knees as you fold down. Let your belly touch towards your thigh and let your head go. Now, connect your left shoulder towards your left knee and play with straightening your right leg out. Rotate your right shoulder on top of the left and gaze under your right arm. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Come back to center, shake your head, and switch it. Right shoulder connects towards your right knee, straighten your left leg, gaze goes over your left shoulder, stacking left arm on top of the right. 1 more breath. Come back to center, release your hands down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step your right foot to the back of the mat and drop your knee down. Keeping your right hand down towards the ground, reach your left hand up towards the sky. So you might stay here and feel a big twist through the waistline. Keep pulling the left hip back. If you're feeling good, left hand comes to your left inner thigh, rolling to the pinky toe side of the left foot. Push the inner thigh away as your chest rotates up. Keep pushing down through the right arm. Keep working the right shoulder away from the neck. 1 more breath. Keeping your right hand down. Can you play with straightening out through your front leg? Might walk the right hand back slightly. Reach your left arm up. Dig down through your left heel and actively pull your left hip back in space. Squeeze between the blades, abdomen hugs in. 1 more. Releasing your left hand down just outside of your left leg, closer to the knee. Walk your right hand over towards the pinky toe side of the foot. And then you might start to walk your hands maybe slightly further forward, just to help lengthen out your side waist. Notice if energy is traveling to your shoulders, to your jaw. Flex your left foot a lot. And 1 more. Walk your hands back to frame your front foot. Now bend into your front knee. Right hand stays down. Left arm reaches up. Tuck your back toes and lift the back knee away. So really push out of your back heel. Now your left hip's actively pulling back. Shoulders are down away from the neck. Now, if you'd like to add on, you don't have to. Roll to the pinky toe sides of both feet. Keep pushing into the right hand. Dip your right hip down and reach your left arm way back. Spiral your chest upwards. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Come back to center. Frame your front left leg. Breathe in. Exhale, big step forward, top of the mat. Let your head go, hang it down, sway it out. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold down deep. Inhale, come all the way to stand. Arms reach up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now, take your left foot behind the right. You're going to bring your pinky toes to touch. So you've got a crisscross ankle action happening here. And it's okay to have a soft bend in the knees. Stay connected to your front big toes. Inhale, your arms reach up. Exhale, fold down, bend your knees as you fold. Let your head go. Play with straightening out through your legs. And just noticing how this is feeling along your outer glutes, your ITs, what's happening with your neck, your shoulders. Now walk hands over towards the right to deepen the stretch through the outer left leg, lengthening your left side waist. One more. Walk your hands back to center. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, step your left foot towards the back of the mat. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Down dog, press your chest back. Pedal the feet. Shake your head. Shrug the shoulders. Inhale, rise to toes. Bend your knees. Exhale, step forward, top of the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale your hands to heart center. Now when you're ready, take your left foot in front of the right. Crossing your ankles. Reach your arms up, breathe in. Exhale, soft bend in the knees. As you fold, let the head go. Take some time here to feel this out. So try to stay connected to the pinky toe sides, or the big toe sides of your feet. Can you walk your hands over towards the left, lengthening out through that right IT? One more. Walk your hands back to frame your feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step your right foot back of the mat. Left foot comes to follow. Down dog, press your chest back. Inhale, lift your right leg towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your right knee towards your left elbow and pause. Shoot the foot out towards the left side of the room. Now your back heel stays lifted up. Can you start to drop your hips down as you lift your chest? So you're literally laying on top of your right outer glute. Try to keep your legs straight here. Left toes stay tucked under. Still want more? Walk your hands forward, drop down to the elbows. Still wanting more? Push into right hand, thread the left arm underneath your right arm and walk your right hand forward. Forehead gets heavy. Try to take 5 long breaths here. When you're ready, hands under your shoulders. Tuck your back toes and just step back to down dog, reset. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow and shoot the foot out. Pausing here, try to keep your legs straight and sink your hips down. Maybe you start to drop down to elbows. Back toes do stay tucked under and your inner thigh is lifting up towards the ceiling. If you liked that variation of threading your right arm under the left arm, go for it. Forehead comes down. Now know if this isn't working, you could always just take your knee closer towards the wrist and fold that way. This stretch is pretty deep. One more. Good. When you're ready, hands come under your shoulders, unraveling yourself. Tuck your back toes and just step back, downward facing dog. Shake the head. Shrug your shoulders. We've got one final stretch here. So take your left hand and just grab towards your right outer ankle. Push into the right hand and gaze goes under the right arm. Keep pulling your right hip back. Nice kiki. One more. Let your left hand come down, shake the head, switch it. Right hand grabs the left ankle, and you could grab up on the calf, on the outer thigh. Push into the left hand to help rotate your chest up. Good, and keep pulling the left hip back. Yeah. Releasing your right hand down, shake your head. Good. When you're ready, make your way towards a seated position. So maybe you jump through to seated. Maybe you're just swinging the legs around. Come all the way onto your back. And once you're on your back, anything that feels good. It might be knees to chest, a little twist, before making your way into your final rest, a place of quiet. You can stay here as long as you like, giving yourself this final moment. Thank you all so much for joining for the 15 minutes of stretching.